morning, everyone. Today I'm going to be taking you through my study routine during this quarantine because it's looking a little bit different than when we weren't in quarantine. It is currently about 6:30 a.m. I've been up since 6. I'm trying to get a head start on studying these days because John has to work from home, so I try to study while B's asleep most of the time. If you're new to my channel, I'm in CRNA school. I'm studying for boards right now, whenever those may be, because currently the testing centers are closed. But word on the street is they will be back open May 1st, which will be perfect timing because I graduate May 2nd. Today I'm doing pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamics. Those are pretty heavy topics, pretty long chapters, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. There's a few things I wanted to mention really quick that help me study, especially this early in the morning. Number one is I get up and get dressed, well, kind of like in comfortable clothes, so that I'm not still in my pajamas, and that makes it much easier for me to stay awake and feel like I'm actually doing something and being productive if I'm pretending that I'm going somewhere, which is really just the kitchen. Number two is I leave my phone back here. Because if it's near me, I feel the need to go through it and check it. And number three is I put all my drinks right by me so I don't have to keep going to the kitchen. Just wanted to share those tips with you really quick. I've been studying for about 30 minutes. I just took a little break, and B usually wakes up at about 8:30. It is 7:08 right now, so I still have a little while. Sometimes she wakes up early, but usually about 8:30. Look who's awake. Say good morning. She's awake a little earlier than normal, but I still got some good study time in. And now we're gonna hang out, eat breakfast, watch some cartoons. I can't say I don't like the quarantine life. We're outside right now for our morning walk and playtime, and our apartment doesn't have a yard, but our building has these nice little fenced in places with grass and stuff so we can play. It's really nice to have these little study breaks to play with her and clear my mind. I highly suggest if you're studying for a long period of time, you take breaks a lot. Every hour they suggest you take a 10-minute break. Obviously mine's different because I study for 2 or 3 hours and then take a 4-hour break. But really, as long as you're breaking it up, I think it's pretty good. Jump. Ready, 1, 2, whee! Oh. B is saying eat now, so I guess that's a sign that it's time for lunch. You show him eat? Eat? Okay, let's go. It's starting to rain too. I have a package, you guys, and I think I know what it is. I'm gonna open it and show you when I get inside. Let me hide my address. I need scissors, hold on 1 second. If you hear something that sounds like a waterfall, B is inside Beamer's water bowl right now, playing bird fountain, so we're just gonna let it happen.
Yay! That's it, you graduated.
This is very nice material. Should I put it on?
Go ahead.
I never went to any of my graduations.
The box is in the way, move the box.
Okay. Hold on, there's more stuff in here. Wow.
Do they include a mask?
An academic hood. I'm not exactly sure how this works, so I'm gonna just guess that it goes like this because it's a hood.
Perfect, look at you. Here, ready? Hold still. And you're done. Okay, go make me some money.
I feel really motivated to study now. Maybe I should study in this outfit. Do you like my outfit? Come and see. Look, look.
Look at that hair. Aww.
You wanna wear it? Look at you, you're so cute. Put it on. Thank you. Can I have a kiss? Aw, thank you, baby. I'm back in my study spot. Bee's laying down for her nap. I let her lay down and watch a movie while she's getting ready to go to sleep. Ideally, I wouldn't have her in front of the technology that much, but because we're on quarantine and John and I both have to work and I have to study, it's been a little bit difficult, so we've been letting her watch a little bit of TV. My plan is to finish eating lunch, finish pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamics before she wakes up, hopefully, and then we'll all spend the afternoon together. Hopefully Jon will finish up his work soon too, but for now, I'll spend the next couple hours studying. She usually naps anywhere from 1 to 3 hours. She hasn't really been napping for 3 hours lately, so I expect her to nap for 1 to 2, and that should be enough time for me to get through the last 30 pages. Miss B is up from her nap, and she's gonna help Jon send some emails while I finish my review exam at the end of my chapter.
Go ahead.
Ooh.
There you go. Here, you need to bring it closer. There you go. You brought up the PPP line. I'm not even sure how you got to that. Thank you so much. Yeah, loud noises.
I just wanted to show you guys really quick what the quiz looked like. I don't write on them so I can go ahead and redo them later. I just write my answers on a separate piece of paper. And then each quiz has the answers on the last page. I have my phone here as a calculator because some of these are math questions. And out of these 17 questions, I got 14 right, which isn't really great if you think about it, but it's the first time I've done this test and I just reviewed the chapter this morning. So when I redo the test after I finish all this, I think I'll do a lot better. What's important is that you know why you got stuff wrong when you're practicing, not that you get everything right. I honestly think getting it wrong and then reading the rationale helps me later on when I'm actually taking a real test because I can think back. If I had just gotten the question right, I might not remember the answer so strongly. It's time for a little afternoon pick-me-up, and I wanted to show you guys a few of my favorite vegan chocolates. So we have these coconut caramel bites, these peanut butter cups, a rice milk chocolate bar, and then actually these are just caramels, but Jon can't eat chocolate, so I got him caramels because they don't have chocolate on them, obviously. All these are delicious and amazing, and the best thing is they were all in a clearance bin, which they're usually like kind of expensive for chocolates, so I bought so many of these. My favorite thing in this pile is these, so I'm gonna have some of these right now. I think the caramel bites are too chewy for B, and she wants to try something from up here, so I'm gonna let her try peanut butter cup. She doesn't really love super sweet stuff that much, so we're gonna see how this goes. Yummy. She spit it out already. Do you like it? I'll update you guys in a second.
Can I have the peanut butter cup? Oh, thank you.
I don't think
so
she really
much.
likes it that much.
Thank you. I can't have it, but I'll act like it.
How would you rate your peanut butter cup from 0 to 10?
A bird?
She definitely likes it now. After the first bite, she didn't like it, and then once it started melting in her mouth, she changed her mind.
Bye-bye. She says I'm not allowed to eat until we do this scene, so.
Bee's already eating. She's right here next to me, but there's no really way to get her in the shot. She's really enjoying her food. I just wanted to tell you guys what we're having for dinner because it's so delicious and it's one of my favorite things to make now.
How do we know it's delicious? We haven't eaten it yet.
We had it before. We went and worked out at our gym. Yes, it's closed to the public. You can go ahead. I didn't think you guys would want to see that because this is a study vlog, but food is important. So we are having kale salad with homemade ranch dressing, modern table mac and cheese, and then we're having cucumber slices with some more homemade ranch and buffalo cauliflower, which is breaded and I made it in the air fryer. It's so good. Are you ready to eat?
I'm eating. And I have airplane. Boom! Yay! She said boom. 3!
So Jon does this every night before bed, and then he says, "What takes so long to put her to bed?"
Say good night.
Night night. Lay down. Oh, good girl. Here you go. Don't let her fool you guys. I have to rock her to sleep. If I try to leave her like this right now, she will lose it. Good night, baby. B is asleep now. Do you like my face mask? So my friend Melanie sent me a face mask kit, and I haven't done a face mask. I don't think ever. I actually really don't think I've ever done one. So I put one on to do my last part of my studying for the day. It actually feels really good. It's called Soothe, and it's like tingling my face. I made John put one on too. Do you like it?
No, it's like really cold on my face for like no good reason. I don't believe in this stuff. I think this is just a bunch of concoctions put together, a little bit of argan oil, a little bit of sea salt, some lemongrass, and then you guys pay $500 for it.
So I'm doing Prodigy now. I'm doing practice questions. At the end of the day, I do 100 practice questions every day, and I just do random when I make my tests. This is just a big question bank. There's lots of different kinds. So earlier I did my focus practice test on the chapter I had reviewed. Now I'm just doing a random practice test that covers all content. So after I do my 100 questions, then I will be done studying for the night. Before I get far into these questions, I want to just show you guys what they're like. So I'm on question 1 out of 100. And let's read the question really fast. I think this is the answer, so let's push next. Woohoo, I got it right. And it tells you the rationale for the questions, why you got them right or wrong. So I like that it tells you even when they're right, because sometimes you kind of guess on a question. Even though you get it right, you still need to read the rationale. So the rationale is here if you want to see it. I will just leave it. And then I'm going to go to the next question. It's the same setup. It will also tell me the rationale. I'm just going to pick a random one. Okay. So when you get it wrong, it actually gives you more of a rationale. Usually it tells you why all the wrong answers are wrong and why the one that's right is right. So I really like that. So we just washed off our face masks. I left mine on for entirely too long. It was like all dry and my face felt all tight, but now it feels like minty fresh and so smooth. How does yours feel?
It's exactly the same.
No, it's not. It feels better. He's a liar.
The same. It smells a little different.
He's lying. My face feels really good right now.
That's where they get you.
My skin might look good, but my hair is not looking too good. Anyway, we are about to watch the Stradman introduce his new girlfriend on YouTube, and I'm excited because we have not seen her yet.
Nobody knows who you're talking about, I doubt. Unless you're into cars, you probably don't know who the Stradman is.
If you know who the Stradman is, comment below. I'm not super into cars, but he's entertaining.
Okay, can I hit play now?
Hold on. Have to close the vlog. That is it for this study day vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up because it helps with the YouTube algorithm, or so I'm told. And feel free to subscribe so you can see more videos like this and just all kinds of videos that I make. You can see our videos when we move into a van, like I've been trying to talk John into for years. How's it going?
You get uncomfortable in 800 square feet. What are you going to do in 200 square feet?
Well, we would be going places, so it would be different.
Okay.
Anyways, I've gotten off track again, but thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Have an amazing week, and I will see you next week.